going on, Just Fishing family? We're back with another one. This is not a fishing video today. It is a fishing video though. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. All the day one viewers and day one subscribers, I appreciate you guys for sticking around and supporting the channel as we continue to grow and have fun and fish here. As you can see, we have the SLX DC 150. This is not the high gear. I made a purchase today. It was my first Shimano reel. We also made another purchase with the Shimano Sellus. This is a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod. So yeah, blue and the colors and things like that for the SLXs and things like that. But so I purchased this today at Academy. I believe it was $150. Shout out to Academy. I got it at a discounted price because they have a sale going on right now on all fishing reels, rods, accessories, boating, things like that for boats and stuff like that. You get an additional 20% off. So I actually got it for, I think it was like $144 or something like that. And the rod was actually $50, and I think I got it for about like $34, something like that. I don't know where the receipt is, but yeah. So around that price for that. I've been going in Academy for like every day because my wife works near the Academy. That's kind of close to me. So like every time I'm going to get her from work, I'm like stopping by. I'll leave 15, 20, 30 minutes early, so just so I can go run in there. I stay in the Walmart fishing section. Like you can find me there all the time as well, but yeah, I've been going in the Academy for the past, I say maybe like 3-4 weeks, a month, and I've been just looking at the different SLXs that they have. They had the XT. They also had the regular SLX, and then they had the DC. Of course, they had the Corrados, and I don't think they had any MGLs or any of the other ones, but I know they had the Corrado. And all those are like high gears. I really, at this time, I really wasn't looking for a high gear reel. I've been wanting to slow it down a little bit, and I want to have like a dedicated combo for like my reaction baits. And I also wanted to like slow those down because I was fishing some reaction baits with some high gear reels, and I didn't really like the way the baits were coming through, the different levels of the water column and things like that. I was running like rattle traps and crankbaits and chatterbaits, and these baits were just coming up too fast as you turn the reel, and things like that. So I did a little bit of research, and I figured that maybe I should slow it down a little bit. I'm usually like a loose guy, but I'm still experimenting, with the different reels and rods and setups and combinations for different applications and things like that. I'm just trying to get my whole arsenal together. As you guys can see here, these are the other combos that I do have. A couple of them were put together. A couple of them were just bought as is. We're not really going to discuss those today. You guys know I did just recently purchase and do the video for the Daiwa Laguna rod. Excellent 7-foot medium. That's my right now I have that paired up with the Abu Garcia Black Max, which is a 6:4-to-1 gear ratio, and I have 10-pound test on it because it is like my dedicated I want to say finesse combo right now. That's what I'm using for like finesse techniques. I have a Ned rig tied on there now. Haven't got to fish that yet. We've been getting a lot of rain here in Georgia, guys, this past couple days, and it's cold front. And it's just been like really crazy, and daylight saving times, not getting time to really just go fish like that. So in the meantime, what do? You spend some money, you build up your tackle, you clean, you just, you keep preparing for the day that you do get to go out and fish. So as we get ready to unbox this SLX DC 150 by Shimano, let's check out the specs first. So it is 6:3:1 gear ratio. 5.5 kilograms, 12 pound. I think that's for the drag. 215 grams, 7.6 ounces. 4 to 1 ball bearings, I believe. But none of those things really matter. Other than that, there's nothing else really like in detail. Some Chinese stuff. Can't read that. But let's just go ahead and open this thing up and see what we're working with. Of course, you guys know it's already been opened up. I'm just doing this for the video purposes. But this is how it did come out of the store. As I was tinkering around with the one on display. So, I did like it because of the low profile of it and how it fits in the palm of my hand right there. It's got the little zzz noise. You guys probably can't hear that, but it's gonna make the noise. I really wanted it for that feature too. And I really wanted to see how Shimano fishes. So I figured out this was a great way to start off and see what the Shimano brand has to offer. Like I did say earlier, I really got keyed in on lures. Majority of the combos that I have are lures, except for the Black Max, and I have an H2 Express rod, 2 combos that I got from them when I first started my fishing journey and things like that. So you guys, like I said, stick around with me because I'm growing and learning in the bass fishing industry as well myself. But like I said, back to the Shimano SLX DC that we have here. Right off top, like the black and blue colors, I love those. They were like, and with the matte black finish, it was really like a nice looking reel. Like I said, it feels good in the palm of my hand. I don't really have big hands, guys. So the low profileness of this reel, it was just like wonderful in my hand. Different from like other reels that I've seen. Like as far as like the brakes here, it only has 4 levels that I saw that you could click through. Yeah, 3, 4 levels that you could click through. So we're gonna have to like figure that out because like with my loose reels and my other reels that I have, I pretty much got those like down packed and like know where and when to mess with the tension and play with my brakes for whatever type of bait I got on, different size bait. We might do a video on that one day as far as like what size lures you're fishing and where you should set your brakes and how you should set your tension and things like that. But we may dabble with that a little bit later on down the road because I pretty much got that down packed too. So really the whole thing with this reel and rod that I did get, like I said, this is the Sellus. I really don't like it, to be honest. I feel like these blues just don't really match up. Like this blue is so light. I don't know. It's just not that like. This blue in the reel is just a little bit darker, so I'm really just not sure if I'm gonna stick with this rod. I did see some like great reviews on that rod, but I just don't know about it. I really don't know about it. So yeah, back to the reel. The hand grips on here for your retrieve. They're very big. I don't really like big grips on the hand reels and like my lures reels. The wind grip ones, I don't really like those. I kind of like the flat, that you can just twirl and spin like that, hold on to. They catch easier for me. I've heard some anglers say that the big knobs and things like that are easier for them to catch a hold to because it's just so big and right there, I guess. But it's kind of obnoxious to me. I don't really like it. When it comes to the drag system, it has the clicking noise for the 5-star drag system, which is like pretty custom on most new reels these days. Tension knob is metal. I love that feature. And the matte black finish, the whole reel just feels good. It really does feel good. It's not that heavy. But other than that, guys, I'm contemplating right now as far as like what line that I'm going to put on there. I have 2 lines right now. I don't have any braid. I got some 10-pound. This is Yozuri. What I like to fish Yozuri. Shout out to them. Not paid, no sponsor or anything like that. Holla at me though. This is their 10-pound fluorocarbon. And I also have some 15-pound fluorocarbon here. And I'm just not sure about what I want to put on there yet. So I got 10 and 15-pound fluorocarbon. that I'm not sure that I'm gonna put on there yet. But most likely I'll go with the 15-pound fluoro setup on the 7 foot medium heavy rod. And like I said, 6:3 1 gear ratio. So with all that being said, guys, the only thing left to do in my mind is just to go fishing with it and put the combo together. But I still am not just 100% sure how I want to set this up with this rod. I just really don't like this rod, but for what I heard from a lot of reviews, it's a great rod and it can hold this and 4, 5, 6, 8 pounders, that people have caught on it and things like that. That's all great, fine and dandy, but I just don't like the color. I really don't. I want something I want an all black rod. I'm searching for a 7 foot medium heavy all black rod, and uh, I want a little bit more stiffer tip. Unlike this one, this rod has a like real soft tip. Probably gonna have a lot of whip in it, if you know what I mean. Like when you go to cast and it just it's got that make that motion like that. Probably gonna have that in it, and I really don't want that. I want a stiffer tip for my rescue bait. I bought this reel, like I said, 6:1 gear ratio because I want to slow down when I'm fishing. Not meaning slow down is like where I'm trying to target and where I want to cast at and trying to cover as much water, but just slow down on the retrieve, because when you work in a 7.5 gear ratio or 8:1 or 8:3 whatever you have high gear, you're gonna say in your mind, okay, let me slow it down. Maybe these fish want it, a little bit slower. Maybe they don't want the bait just coming through. Zzz. But sometimes they do want it coming through like that. But sometimes they don't want it coming through like that. They want it a little bit slower. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little bit more time to get to the bait, especially in the season right now. We're in the wintertime. Fish are more lethargic. You guys know that. So that's why I'm getting me a 6:1 gear ratio. I want to slow it down, and this is what we're going with for the winter season. We're going to try it out. Hopefully I like it. I see people fish them all the time, different versions of Shimano reels. We are just accustomed to the noise that money sounds. So we're going to enjoy that, I'm pretty sure. But we're more so trying to figure out, if this reel is really compatible for us and how we want to use it for different applications. So like I said, guys, this video today was just about the SLX DC. We got a new reel to add to the arsenal. I'm not going to go through any of the other combos that I do have, which outside of this one now, being an additional new one to the family, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, so 7. So now we got 8 combos. I don't take all of them out to the ponds with me, guys, and lakes when I go fishing and things like that. It's just depending on what I want to do and how I want to, fish, where I'm going and things like that, and what I want to do, what I want to throw and things like that. But this 7 foot medium heavy rod and should be able to handle pretty much anything that I'm throwing around right now. I haven't got into the swim baits or A rigs and things like that yet. We're gonna get there soon. I've been looking at a couple other things that I was interested in trying and experiment with and seeing if these fish will react to that. But I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Another thing, guys, I've been paying attention to like some of my analytics, and as far as like the video watching and the viewers, for the views that we have been getting, I do appreciate that. But guys, I really appreciate it, and what will really help out the channel a lot more, if you guys will watch the video all the way through. That would really help the channel out the most. I'm not selling any merch or doing anything like that or asking you guys for donations or anything like that. So right now we're just trying to grow. We did reach 1,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you guys for that. We're so happy for that. If you guys didn't watch the thank you video that I did for you guys, that was for you guys, because I always try to do as much as I can for you guys, hoping that you guys will return the favor to me. So yeah, guys, thank you for the 1,000 subscribers, and we're on to new levels each and every day. You guys also welcome the new SLX DC to the family, and you guys will be seeing that in some of the upcoming videos. It's still time to fish rattle traps. I actually went out the other day, guys, and I had a little bit of time, but maybe like 30 minutes. Couldn't really shoot a video for you guys, but I just went and cast it around at a local pond that I know, and I caught 2 fish, caught 2 bass. One was like 1.5 pounds, the other one was a dink. But it was on a rattle trap. Surprised me. It was actually on this one right here. This Duo Realist, man, like, hey, this guy is a serious rattle trap, and it's in this white color. I was fishing the muddy pond, so I figured like, yeah, let me throw this white color. And at first, I started with a what was I throwing at first? I can't remember the bait. It was a crankbait. Yeah, I started with a crankbait. Um, it was black and blue crankbait, but they just weren't wanting it. So first cast, guys. If you watch some of the shorts that I have dropped, guys, it was one of the most recent ones. It was the first cast. I caught the pound and a half on first cast with that Duo lipless crankbait, and I mean, guys, it was like about to rain. We're talking about 55, maybe 50. It was like 55, 52 degrees outside. And I mean, he instantly just hit that thing, like put up a good fight and everything like that. But we got him out the water on the bank and, took a couple pictures and dropped him back in, guys, like we're supposed to do. So, yeah. But that was on a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio, which I really didn't want to throw that rattle trap on, guys. Like I said, this is why I bought the SLX DC 631. And the guy even at Academy, he was like, dude, why you don't want the high gear? I was like, no, man, I got other plans for this reel. And I just need to slow it down a little bit right now. So if you guys think that, that would help you possibly slowing it down a little bit, go ahead and leave a comment below and say it works for me. But other than that, guys, we're going to hang this one up. And next time you'll probably see me out on the water. We're going to get this combo together. I'm just still deciding iffy about this rod, guys. It's a nice looking rod. The Sellus rod, you guys can look it up. It's the Sellus 7-foot medium heavy fast action. I mean, I just don't like this blue. I don't like these foam grips on here. Well, they're foam, but they're just a little stouter, a little stiffer. They're okay, but this color is just, I'm not liking this color, guys. I'm serious. I'm just really not liking this color. We might not do this rod. I might return that and I might have to order me a rod or something that I like, but something that I want and I like too. It may fish well. It really may fish well, but it's just not what I like. So usually when I don't, I don't even know why I bought it, but usually I don't buy things that I don't like. But it was just there, and I know it goes with it. I know it'll fish, but I just don't like it. So I'm going to make a decision about that. But yeah, like I said, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. You guys welcome the new SLX DC to the family. And like I said, you guys will probably see it. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, too. It's got this bigger spool in here. I could put a little bit more line on there, guys. You know me. I never have any line on my reels. I don't know why. And I fish and I don't keep any line. I mean, you guys see I got some line here. I'm going to get some more, but I've never had any line on my reels. But we got a bigger spool now, so we can put a little bit more line on there. I think it may have been like 200 yards or something. I don't know what's the capacity on that. I think it says 150 yards. That's like almost standard though, 150 yards. But yeah, we're going to get some line on there on this thing. We're going to go wet some lines, wet some hooks, guys, and fish this SLX DC. I'm going to take it out there the first day and it's going to be solo. I'm going to solo it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to bring any other combos. I'm just going to make dedicated time to this reel, break it in, and learn it and see how it does and how it fishes and what's the best way to fish this. If you guys have a SLX DC, you can also leave me some comments below and tell me like what you use it for, the applications and things like that. And, I could try some of those things out. I'm always down to learn something new each and every day. But other than that, guys, we out of here, and I'll see you guys on the next one.